guys, welcome back to another episode of the Chicken Soup for the Baddie Soul podcast. I'm Tyler Simone.
And I'm Amina Coco.
Yay! So today we have a special guest. I love her. Just want to say. She's a fashion girly, a fashion icon, a beauty girly, a content creator, and a bad bitch.
Oh my God, I'm blushing.
She's a bad bitch. So welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. I'm super duper excited to be here. This is my first podcast ever. Literally never been on a podcast before, and I'm just super excited to get into everything, content creation, fashion. I'm just excited to be here. So
we're excited to have you. Okay, so I want to start off with first how you got into it and just your overall journey, because there's a lot of people that, me personally too, I want to quit my 9 to 5. Yeah. No shade, no tea. I just got laid off too, but no shade, no tea. Mm-hmm. I want to be a content creator full time, and I feel like a lot of people that probably listen in want to too. So they'd probably be interested in how you got started.
Okay, so when I first started, right, with YouTube, I feel like I always knew I wanted to do YouTube since high school or whatever, but I was so scared because of the fact that I went to school with people that. I was so scared, because people were I go to school with these people. I didn't want people to be oh my God, I watch your videos. I don't know,
because people be back then, people didn't get it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I was just so scared. I would literally talk to my friends every day, oh, I have a YouTube idea, and I never did the idea. You know what's crazy? I don't know if you know the creator Nima Tank. Mm-mm. She's she's a dark skin creator. Well, she's not just a dark skin creator, but she was known for reviewing darker shades for certain
makeup.
Brands. Yeah, the darkest shade of every brand.
Okay.
And I feel like I was pretty dark, especially for what makeup brands are releasing back then. Mm-hmm. I was oh yeah, I'm pretty dark. I feel like I could do the darkest shade. And I told my friend that in 2016. I was I want to review videos like that, do videos like that. But this is prior to Nima even posting anything. And then a few months later, Nima posted.
Then you start seeing her do it.
And I was just oh my God, imagine where I would be right now if I wasn't scared.
If you started from 2016
exactly.
or now, yeah.
Imagine where I would actually be at right now. So I was okay, damn, whatever. So that went by, 2 years went by. I didn't upload my first video until 2018, and that was a prom vlog, because I was I really want to upload my first video. I wanted to be a prom vlog. I did BT style. I was oh, before we even I remember driving off, and I was before we even get to this point, let's see how we did that, whatever, right? Boom. Mm-hmm. I didn't upload another video for I would upload random videos every month, not every month, every 6 months. I feel for the next 2 years until 2020, and then. I would just upload. In 2020, I would upload a lot of fashion content and stuff like that. I would do try-on hauls and stuff like that. The biggest try-on haul that I did for that year was Beyonce's Ivy Park launch. Okay. And I didn't even think about, I'm going to make a video. I was just I bought this stuff.
Let me put it on.
Yeah, let me record. Literally that video, I had so many, bad comments saying you need to back up, I was, because mind you, I'm not really recording, I'm telling you, the camera was right here, and I'm supposed to be doing a try-on haul, with items
that's because you wasn't really thinking that you was gonna,
I'm just I just want to post it on YouTube. That video did for me back then, I think it had 40,000 views, and I'm
that's a lot though.
Exactly. And I only had 100 subscribers back then, so I was oh wow, this is crazy. So then I started doing more and more try-on hauls or whatever, and they did pretty well on my channel. And then I feel for me in 2020, this is during the pandemic, I was also on a weight loss journey or whatever, so I lost a lot
That's
of
when
weight.
I started watching you.
Yeah, I lost a lot of weight and stuff like that. But that was prior to the pandemic. I started that journey prior to the pandemic. But in September of 2020, I was okay, let me just, not document, but basically say why, how I lost the weight, basically, because I was big my whole life, basically. So I was let me just record it. I thought this video was going to get 10,000 views.
No, girl, you everybody and their mom was tuned in.
I'm thinking 10,000 views. The video was just doing numbers and numbers and I'm what's going on? And then my AdSense had just got approved in March, but I didn't even meet the threshold.
Because the threshold is what,
$100? Yeah. I never met the threshold until that month.
But that video, it went crazy.
So, and then I'm nah, this is crazy. So the first month alone, I saw from YouTube and YouTube AdSense, I saw what I made on my W-2 the previous year. I was what?
From ads, because people say they don't make that much on AdSense, but your videos gotta do numbers.
I think it's also the topic as well, because it's a lot of things that go into how much you're gonna get paid per 1,000 views and stuff like that. So I think it's also because of the fact of the topic. I don't know if weight loss is just a very
top search.
Yeah, I don't know if
they pay more.
Yeah, they pay more because even based off like the like comparing like my other videos and stuff like that, that's still like the highest CPM. If I post a weight loss video right now, I'm gonna be paid crazy amounts of money.
Oh wow.
I don't know why, but it's like that's not me anymore. So,
right. I peeped the rebrand. Yes.
Yeah. So I'm just like, yo, this is crazy. So I'm like, I'm working at Forever 21. I think I'm at like probably getting like $800 a check every 2 weeks. Right. I'm like,
I'm done with that. Yeah, I'm like, about to start making some videos.
And it was so much stuff going on. Like managers is mad shady. Like everybody, I'm like, I was already wanting to quit, but seeing that, I'm like, yeah. Literally, it was my sister's, I think 6th birthday. We went to Slumu. It's like a slime museum.
Yeah.
I was like, hold up. Mind you, it's in Soho, too. I was like, hold up, real quick, before we go to the museum.
Let me call my manager and quit real quick.
I walked right in. I said, hey, I'm putting in my 2 weeks. Mind you, I'm not even on the schedule that day.
I know that's right.
I'm not even on the schedule that day. I'm like, I don't want to be here no more. So I put in my 2 weeks. She didn't even let my 2 weeks go by. Like, she was like 1 week after. She was like, yeah. She was mad shady, too. So I was like, okay, whatever, cool. So, yeah. So once I saw that, I was like, okay, yeah. Once I saw how much money you can actually make from this, I'm like, let's take this seriously, you know? So I would just continue vlogging and stuff like that. And I always knew even back then, like when I first uploaded it, like prior to even uploading the video, I was like, I don't want to be a weight loss channel. Because I feel like I've seen like weight loss channels, like, yeah, like you have like very high views, engagement, like when you first upload the videos. But like,
and after a while, it gets a little tired. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. I follow somebody like that. I'm not going to say. But yeah, it's like
it gets tired
after that big video.
Yeah,
it starts dwindling a little bit down.
I can have 200,000 subscribers, but I'm averaging 2K views on a video. Like that's not okay. Like I knew that from jump. I did not want to be that. So after 2020, like I feel like November 2020, I stopped making those videos. I was like, yeah, no, that's not me. I let you guys know like everything that I need to like know, but that's not me. So I just never uploaded another video since then. And then ever since then, I just been doing like vlogs and stuff like that, like beauty content, like stuff that I've always been interested in, stuff that I've always wanted to do, and that's basically how I got started. But the motivation now is that it's not only my job, but it's something that I always like.
You enjoy doing.
I genuinely enjoy doing it. Don't get me wrong. I have my days like, oh yeah, I'm tired. But like I genuinely enjoy creating content, so it's like it's very easy for me to continue with this.
Yeah, I like your videos. I feel like, you know what it is? I think there's not that many New York girlies that are consistent like you too. So it's like we buy into that. Yeah. Because like I like your vlogs. I feel like they be like 50 minutes. I feel like it's like a damn show.
No, seriously.
Instead of episode.
And I be contemplating whether or not I should do shorter videos.
No, we like the long videos.
Ones. I be contemplating all the time, but thank you for that. Because
yeah, we like long videos.
Thank you.
But I like how with your content, it's very like soft girl life.
Really? You think so?
Yeah. I think it like inspired me. Like you were the first person I seen like go on like, oh yeah, I'm gonna book a hotel in the city like and just have a vibe for the weekend.
See the thing, okay, so I feel like, okay, now that you're saying that, I'm realizing on the outside anyway, I look like soft girl life. But girl, I live at home with 5 people, so I'm just like, I need a break. Period. Like that's why I booked that freaking hotel. I need a break.
No, but it's good because I feel like not a lot of people do that. I mean, more people do it now because I feel like TikTok like kind of
normalized it.
It's like, oh, take yourself on dates. Yeah. But you did inspire me to do that. Yeah. Because like even for Valentine's Day, I'm taking myself on a date and I'm like, this is awkward. Yeah. But I feel like I can do it because I seen like you put me on.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, girl, I'm telling you, for real.
That's crazy.
No, for real. I'm not even just saying I'm dead ass.
I'm taking myself out on a date, not on Valentine's Day, but I'm doing it for Valentine's Day, and I'm just super excited. I'm gonna go see the candlelight shows. Like, I don't know if you ever heard of it. It's like candlelight dinners, and it's like the whole room is like filled with candles. And stuff like that. It's so beautiful.
They have it in the city?
Yeah, they have so many. Like, they have R&B night, Adele
that's
night.
Cute. Yeah. Okay, period.
Yeah.
So you putting the girls on? She's putting the girls on. Okay. So with you taking this path. Yeah. And I could have missed it, but did you go to college?
Okay, so I did go to college, right? But college was never my thing, even prior to starting. I felt like I went to college because of the fact that I was like, I don't want to just stay home and not do nothing. Like, you know, like I didn't want to feel like I wasn't doing anything, and I felt like that was just, I just didn't want to feel like I was not doing anything. Even the college that I went to, it was just very like, it didn't feel like college. It still felt like high school.
Like an extended high school.
Exactly.
Partying.
Exactly. Yeah. And I'm just like, I don't want to do this. So like in 2020 I also took the break from school, and I went back like I think in 2021 for a semester online only, And I'm just like, this is really not me. Like, I was
you weren't feeling
I was getting depressed every Blackboard notification I got. Like, I hated, I don't want to say I hate school, but like,
no, school is good. Go to school.
Yeah,
but
definitely
like,
go to school. But like,
if you have a plan B, like, invest in yourself. Yeah, and it might work.
And I feel like I'm still young to where it's like I could do this.
Yeah, you can
like,
still go to school. Yeah,
I mean, there's no age limit on it, but I feel like right now, like, I have no responsibilities tying me down. Like, I don't have a child, nothing.
Where it's like, I can't go back to school. I gotta do it now or never.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'm just like, let me just chase my dreams for a bit, basically.
Was your family supportive?
Honestly, it wasn't like they weren't supportive or they were supportive. They just they was like, okay, it's your life. But like sometimes they're like, okay, hey, are you going back to school? Like they still ask
me now.
They'll ask me, yeah.
They're trying it out.
They'll ask me like here and there, but it's like I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna think about it because I'm like I think for me, I just want to do it just for them, like get the degree just for them. But it's not for me. Like it's really not. If I do it right now, it wouldn't be for me.
That's how I feel though. My life. I feel like my degrees are for my parents.
What degrees do you have?
I have a bachelor's in marketing. That one's for me though.
Yeah,
that was for me.
Girl, you can use that. You can use that.
That was for me. But I have an MBA in business analytics. That one is for my family.
I think I wanted to do something in business as well.
You should do that.
Yeah, for sure. Like, and I was actually, when I was in school, I was going to switch over majors. I didn't even have a major when I was in school. I was a liberal arts major. Like,
so you was just trying to figure it out.
I was literally trying to figure it out, and then I'm like, yeah, this is not for me. But I do remember like taking a lot of business electives, and I was like, no, this is something that I'm very, very interested in. And I was like, okay, maybe let's switch over to business. But she was like, yeah, the credits and stuff that you have, you need different credits or something like that.
Just to like be able to stay on track with the program.
Yeah, so she was like, yeah, it's basically like you're starting over. So it's like, she was like, don't do it basically.
Okay.
Just continue with the liberal arts path, and if you want to do business, you could do that on a 4-year degree. So I was like, okay, cool.
I feel like now that you have your foot in it and you're doing, like, you're reading contracts. Yeah. I don't know if you negotiate your own contracts.
I can negotiate my own contracts. Okay. Like, I think influencing has taught me a lot. Like, I'm like, dang, like, I don't think I would have learned this like in school.
No,
like,
you wouldn't have.
I would not have learned this in school. Like being able to negotiate contracts, read contracts properly, like everything. I'm just like, wow, like this is something that people, pay to go to school for.
A lot of money, we're in a lot of debt.
Yeah.
And we don't even learn it.
Yeah. So I'm just like, wow, this is crazy. But yeah, no, I had to learn. And also like I had amazing like people, like amazing content creators along the way that had like, helped me. And I'm just like, I'm forever grateful for them. Yeah. Forever grateful for them because some people, everybody's like, a lot of people in New York have like this mindset where it's like, okay, yeah, you got to get on your own. I got on my own type thing. And it's just like the fact that it was some creators that reached out to me and it was like, I hope that you're charging your rate properly. Like, if you need anything, like let me know. Like, if you like, literally would help me read a contract. And I'm just like, wow, like this is crazy. So like, I definitely didn't do it on my own, but like, they gave me the tools basically, and I learned from there.
You maneuvered it.
Yeah, basically.
Anyone that's reached out to you, has it been anyone that used to watch? And then it's like, oh my God, they're reaching out to me?
No. I can actually say that, I don't know if she want her name out there though. But no, it wasn't, we became mutuals through Instagram, like we started following each other, and then we just, started liking each other's content and stuff like that, and
so it was on some genuine
It was on some genuine stuff, like, yeah, she reached out to me, and I was like, nah, that's crazy, like, she did not have to do that. She did not have to do it, and I was
nice. I love girls that uplift other girls. Like, thank you.
Yo, I was like, nah, and that's why, like, whenever like other content creators reach out to me, like, hey, have you worked with this brand? I've seen you work with this brand. Let me know, like, is this a fair rate? I'm like, no, like, you're supposed to be charging way more, especially people that are bigger than me.
Yeah.
When they reach out to me, I'm like, girl, no.
Because I think that's the hardest part. Like, even me, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try to do this. But I don't think I would know how much to charge if I'm doing too much. And then I feel like sometimes you want to lowball yourself because you might really want to get on. So it's like, okay, let me just charge this just to see, like, if they're going to go for it. But then you could get way more. Yeah. So I feel like it's good that you have a connection with other content creators. Has there been, like, any lessons that you've learned or even just advice that you've gotten that's helped you? Or just when you were coming in, like, what were some of your struggles?
I feel like when I was coming in, like, I was like, I had this mentality. It was like, oh yeah, but connections are better. No shade, especially if this is your job. Get your coin, get your bag. Like, seriously, like, because certain brands like to play people, and they like to be like, oh yeah, we don't have a budget, but we love to like gift you, but you have like
this,
but you have like 3 deliverables to do on 3 different platforms, this and the third. I was like, the connections are cool, but it's like, this is also my job. You know what I'm saying?
I have to pay my bills. Yeah.
Exactly. So I was like, get your coins. But then another major one that I learned for me personally is not oversharing just so I could be relatable. That's something that I really had to learn.
I think that's something I need to learn.
Yeah, no, I really had to learn that.
I feel like I need to learn that, yeah.
I had to learn that because I feel like a lot of people feel like they have to overshare their life. They have to share every aspect of their life just so they could be, like, seen as relatable when that's not the case at all.
Yeah.
At all. Like, so, I mean, I was always a private person, but I feel like in YouTube, I was, like, watching creators, and I feel like they would show, like, their boyfriends, they would show different...
Yeah, I was gonna say, because I feel like you're very private, too, though. We see your friends, but you don't show...
I don't show...
Yeah.
Like, I'm talking about, like, intimate, like, things about their lives. Like, let's say they're going through stuff right now. Like,
put the camera up.
Exactly.
No. Okay, I would do a crime video, because sometimes it do be like that.
No.
But I wouldn't drag it. Because sometimes I be watching people like...
No, I can't.
I know you did not turn the camera on.
I can't.
Set it up and start crying. But, sometimes it be like that.
No, sometimes it do. Like, it depends on...
In the middle of a thing, and you got... Yeah.
Yeah, it depends. But nah, like, because it's like, you also got to think about it. Like, if for me to, like, sit here and post a crime video on YouTube, I had to sit down and film the video on YouTube.
This is what I'm saying. And then you had to edit it.
I had to edit the video on YouTube.
This is what I'm saying. And then after, I feel like you fake watched it a little bit.
Exactly. I watched my content before I even uploaded it. So I'm like,
come on.
Exactly.
I would have took it out. But, yeah, I do feel like you keep your content... I would say you keep your life pretty private. Yeah. You share enough to get people, invested in you.
Yeah, I think that's literally what it is. Like, I feel like people are, like, especially with TikTok nowadays, specifically TikTok.
People overshare on TikTok.
People overshare so
no
much.
Shame. Bring back shame. 2023.
And it's like, you can keep certain things to yourself. Yeah. Like, you could keep certain things. And it's like, it's okay. It's okay. Like, it's literally okay. So I'm just like... I had to learn that, like, early on. Like, yeah, I don't gotta share everything. Like, I don't, I used to upload, like, post, like, videos of my sisters and stuff like that, like, my baby sisters. But I'm like, she's young. Like, let her choose it. Yeah. I'm like, nah, I don't want to do that. And, yeah, but I feel like I've always been private, though. But, like, I really had to, like, learn that, no, I don't have to do this in order for people to, like, genuinely like me. People are going to like me for me if I am who I am. Just be genuine.
Just be yourself, yeah.
Exactly.
Do you think it's made you more, like, brand safe? Like, you can work with kind of anybody because you don't really, like... some people, they get online and, like, their content is very, like, sex or dating heavy. Yeah. So it kind of, like, you kind of box yourself in where it's, like, maybe certain brands wouldn't want to work with you. Do you feel like you're in a niche or do you feel like you're...
I don't think I'm in a niche. I feel like I'm in a lifestyle niche. But I don't think I'm brand safe either because I'm not going to lie. I had this one sponsorship, Big Brand, right? I'm dropping curse words. Mind you, I'm not even realizing I'm dropping curse words like this. And they're like, yeah, you got to take this out at 56.5. Take it out at 1808.
Oh, they were going through the whole thing?
They watched the whole video. And it's, you're cursing too much, basically.
Okay.
So, I do think I'm brand safe, basically.
I don't feel like you curse that much. But I curse a lot, so maybe I'm not privy.
I'm like,
am I missing it?
Exactly. I feel like I was missing it. So, I was like, I didn't even curse. I was like, I didn't even realize I cursed throughout these points of the videos. But, yeah. But,
okay, so you have to be careful of that.
Yeah, so I just stopped it overall. Like, I'm just like, okay, cool. I'm going to just chill on it. But, yeah, that was... Okay. Yeah, but I do think I'm brand safe for the most part.
Yeah, I feel like your content is pretty... It's not... Like, I feel like more on TikTok. I've been more on TikTok than YouTube lately.
Me too.
Because I feel like TikTok is, like, my shit.
Yeah,
like, every day I'm on TikTok.
For sure.
Yeah.
No, seriously, for sure.
So, the girls that I follow on TikTok... And it could be because it's, like, the stuff that I'm probably doing.
Yeah.
But I get a lot of girls that are, like, talking about, like, yeah, so, like, I had sex with this guy. And it's, like...
I'm on dating TikTok, too, for some reason.
But I like it because I want to be in the tea. But then I'm like, but don't you feel like you oversharing?
No, me too.
But then I like it because I do think, though, there's a lot of girls that do need to see that.
Yeah.
Because it's, like, maybe they don't have people in their life that can teach them certain things.
Yeah.
So they may need to learn about sex.
Yeah.
Hopefully they're learning the right things. But they may need to learn about that stuff. So
yeah, for sure. I think that... Okay, so when it comes to, like, TikTok, like, if you're doing, like, different things on different platforms, I feel like that's okay. Like, let's say on YouTube, like, you're, like, this beauty person on YouTube, but then on TikTok, you talk about, like, your dating life, like, you're more, like, relatable in a sense.
Comfortable.
More comfortable on TikTok. I feel like you can still have a very successful career. Like, I don't think, like, brands are like, oh, yeah, you can't post this on TikTok even though you're having a YouTube sponsorship. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I feel like, yeah, if you balance it out properly, you should be good.
Do you feel like you have a good conversion rate, like, in terms of who's following you on YouTube, are they going to your TikTok, or do you have two different audiences?
I feel like people that follow me on YouTube follow me on TikTok as well, especially on Instagram as well. Like, people, I feel like almost everybody, not almost everybody, but like...
But it transfers well.
Yeah, it transfers very well. So I'm like, oh yeah, I just uploaded a new TikTok. I'm like, oh dang, I just got a spike in followers when I...
So it really be working. Okay,
for sure.
Okay, so we're going to play a game to break this up. Yeah, let's see how this goes. So it's called This or That.
Mm-hmm.
Try your best not to pick both, but some of them you might. But we'll see. Okay, so I peeped you just went on your European escapade.
Yeah.
Period. So the first question I had was Paris or Milan when it comes to fashion.
Oh, fashion. Dang, I said Paris.
Yeah, but I love Paris. So Paris is a vibe. Paris is a vibe.
Paris. For fashion, yeah, Paris.
Okay.
Because I didn't see Milan. In Milan, I didn't see a lot of people, like, really put it on. I'm going to be real with you. I didn't see a lot of people put it on. But, like, in Paris, like,
now they be putting that shit on in Paris.
For fun. Like, I'm like, oh, this... I don't know if it was because it was Paris Fashion Week, because that was also the time that I went. So I'm like, I like these outfits. But I haven't seen, like, a lot of, like, you know, outfits that caught my eye in Milan.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to jump around. Okay. Whose fashion sense do you like more? Jada or Des?
Des. I relate to Des.
I like Des too.
I like
but
Des
Jada has been putting that shit on lately though. It's better.
Yeah, no, for sure. Jada know how to dress, but I feel like I'm when I see Des in that outfit, I'm like, yo, I can see myself in that outfit. Like I would have definitely done the same exact thing.
Yeah, she's I think she's more of a fashion girly than a rapper girly, but yeah. I still support it.
Yeah.
But I think she would be really great if she's never gonna hear this, but no, she would be great as a fashion girly, I think.
Yeah, no, I love her outfits for sure.
Okay. Do you like summer fashion or fall fashion?
Fall.
Me too. Okay. Because you like a trench coat girly, right?
Yeah, I'm a trench coat girl. I barely even post pictures in the summertime because I'm like, what am I wearing?
I don't know what to wear in the summer.
Exactly.
I feel like I'd be dressing basic in the summer.
So
I'm
basic.
not gonna lie.
Like,
it's
too hot for me to put on actual clothes. Like,
it's giving like calm. Yeah. No dress, some sneakers. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I guess that answers that. Trench coat or bomber? But you're gonna say trench coat.
Trench coat for sure.
Okay. Knee-high boots or regular heels?
Knee-high boots. But if they make it wide enough, for sure knee-high boots. But like, I own more heels than anything. And fun fact, I don't know how to walk in heels.
You're lying.
I own more heels than sneakers. I promise you I do.
And you don't wear them?
I spend hundreds of dollars on heels, and I wear them probably for like 30 minutes at a time.
And you switch?
And I switch into my sneakers.
I like heels more than sneakers though.
I'm a sneaker
But
girl.
I feel you because sneakers really gives calm. Like I'm comfortable.
Girl.
I'm comfortable.
And
right?
I'm a sneaker girl. And also, heels are also more affordable than sneakers. Like I could get a pair of heels from ASOS for $20.
That's true.
And it's a different style. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I also like that's also a big reason why. But yeah, I own more heels than sneakers.
Okay. Vintage designer or the new shit?
I feel like a lot of the new shit is like from the vintage designer.
From the old designs.
Yes, I would say vintage designer.
Okay.
Yeah.
High-end perfumes or Zara dupes? I haven't tried Zara dupes.
Zara dupes is actually good.
I heard they're good.
I actually have one of Zara dupe right now.
It's
the Gourmand, Rose Gourmand. It's the dupe to the
Baccarat?
No, not Baccarat. MFK Gentle Fluidity. That's it's a dupe for it. It's actually very good.
Okay.
Yeah.
The girlies be saying that Zara dupes hit.
I like Zara dupes, but I do own more like higher end perfumes. So I'm gonna go for higher end. But Zara dupes is actually very good.
Do they last long?
I mean, I have it on right now, and I feel like that specific perfume does last long. Not everything, but that specific one does last long. Yeah.
Okay. Camp fashion or minimalistic?
Camp.
Okay. I had a feeling you was gonna, cause you like color. You put me onto color.
I love color.
Cause I used to be like, I mean, I'm wearing all black right now, but I used to be very like black. Yeah. I feel like when you wanna get in your fashion bag,
I can't.
You go with black. Like, I mean, like, people starting up.
Okay.
Like, trying to get into it, it's like you go with the safe, and it's cool. Like, black is cool. But when you really start, like, getting on your shit, you're like, hold on, I'm going to put this color with this.
I love black, though. Like, you know, I have, like, a lot of black items, and I still wear all black, though.
I love black.
I feel like if you could mix, like, different fabrics and stuff of different blacks, you should be good.
Yeah, it'll look good.
Yeah, I still wear all black.
That is true.
Yeah.
Okay. Whose style do you relate to more? Aaliyah J or Diarra? And why? Aaliyah's been putting that shit
Aaliyah has been putting it on, though. Aaliyah definitely has.
Fashion Week, she ate.
Yeah, no, she definitely did. But then, like, Diarra also has, like, very, like...
I like her shit, too.
Yeah, it's very, like, out there. I'm going to say Aaliyah J, though.
I think, you know what it is? I feel like 2019, 2020 Diarra, she was going crazy with the fashion.
Yeah. I feel like that was when I was... Tough. No, I think Aaliyah J for me. Like, Aaliyah, she's, like, her style is so dynamic that you really don't expect what she's going to wear next. That's what I feel like I could relate to that. Okay. Yeah, I'm not saying I can expect what she's going to wear next, but I feel like, I don't know, her she's putting it on. So, but I'm going to go with Aaliyah J.
I love Aaliyah J.
Me too.
Her style is amazing. Okay. And she's like the original New York It Girl.
No, seriously.
Nobody
like,
gives my sister her props, but she is.
I've been giving her first off, she created It Girl. I hope she freaking phrased it, whatever. What is the word?
Like trademarked it? Yeah, she did.
Aaliyah had It Girl in her bio for years.
For mad long. That's
years.
A fact.
Like,
that
I was like,
fact.
what?
Okay. I'm gonna chop the phone. All right, last question I think was Telfar or Brandon Blackwood?
Brandon Blackwood.
Okay, why?
Okay, so for me, right?
And be honest.
I'm gonna be honest.
Okay,
I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
You know what's crazy? Okay, let me start off why I chose Brandon Blackwood. I love the designs they have. Okay. And I feel like Telfar is it's repetitive now. Like
it's just different colorways.
It's different colorways. It's not boring, but like it's repetitive. I feel like Brandon Blackwood, he's like, you know, doing different
really
stuff.
designing
like,
shit.
Exactly, designing different bags. But crazy thing, I have a metallic Quee bag.
Okay.
I never wore the bag, right? But I packed it with me to Europe. I never wore the bag. The color is starting to fade on the top handle. Like, I literally peeped it today. So I was like, damn, that's crazy. But, like, maybe I could just reach out to them like, hey, is this like a faulty or something? Like, is it because of the color? You haven't worn it at all, though? I've never worn the bag.
So it hasn't seen the light of day. So why is it fading?
I don't know. Okay. I touched it and stuff like that, but I never wore the bag. I just packed it with me to Europe and stuff like that, but I never actually had the chance to wear the bag out. I'm like,
it's giving right though.
Yeah,
it's giving right.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, let me just write them up and see like what's going on. But
I feel like Brandon Blackwood is good though with customer service. The thing is with Telfar, I can't do the like, why am I killing myself at what time they be dropping their bags? It's like I can't do it. It's like too much stress. Like waiting online to like.
I used to get every Telfar dropped.
Are you serious?
I
can't do it.
It was this was probably like I feel like before my first Telfar bag I got in 2019. This is before the pandemic, before they got popular, whatever. But during the pandemic, I would still get every drop. I feel like the secret back then was like get on 2 minutes before and just check out. Have everything.
So it's not that hard?
It's really not that hard. It's really not.
But don't they be overselling? I see somebody say that they literally wrote them like, just letting you know we don't have the bag, but it'll be there in like 2 months. But here's a gift card.
I have not. I mean, no. Yeah, no.
At least they gave them a gift card, but.
Yeah, at least they gave them a gift card. But I never experienced that. When I purchased from them, like I would purchase my bags and then boom, that was it.
I think their collabs are nice.
What collabs? Oh, the ones that like
Snuggle one. Right? I think that's the only one I really like. That one was cool.
Don't they have like an East Pack? Oh yeah,
that one was good.
Yeah,
I
like that one, like the zipper one.
Yeah,
but it's repetitive though. Like I that's what I'm saying. Like it's the same bag.
There's only so much you can do with it. Yeah,
it's the same bag, different style. I feel like if they like did different things, like different, like actual styles different of bags. Yeah, I'm like okay, yeah. But then again, they don't even label themselves as like actual bags. Like they label themselves as shopping bags. Like tote. It's a tote. Okay. Yeah. Like
I was gonna say I would say this though about Telfar that I like that they are affordable. Yeah. And I like that it's heavily available to our community. Sure. I think that's cute. Yeah. I like that. Okay, so we kind of talked about that. All right, so do you feel like you've made it? And if not, or even if you feel like you made it, where do you see yourself taking content creation down the line?
No, I don't feel like I've made it. I wanna where I see myself taking it, or okay, I don't know. I feel like I just wanna do this for as long as I can and enjoy it for like I want to do it for as long as I can enjoy it for basically. Okay. Before like I feel like okay, yeah, I'm burnt out. Like I really don't want to do this anymore. I think that's really what I want to do with it, but I don't think I've made it for sure. No, I don't think I've made it, but I've come very far, and I need to acknowledge that because I'm very hard on myself. I'm like, girl, you like your views not aligning, but that has nothing to do with me. I created the content. If
it's good,
exactly. If the algorithm, if the album is not pushing it, that's not my fault. I can only just create the content and be consistent. That's literally what I had to learn. Yeah, that's what I had to learn. So no, I haven't made it yet. In my eyes, but in general, so I don't feel like I've made it. But yeah, I feel like I just want to continue doing this for as long as I can.
Do you look at anybody and be like, that is, like, she bodied it? The way, me personally, I think Jackie Aina bodied it.
I love Jackie.
The way that she has transitioned, even now she has her, like, lavishly Jackie page, Jackie like, she took it to the next level.
Gold.
She's a bad bitch.
Like, if I could take it to that point.
She's rich as fuck.
Like, rich.
Like, someone literally said, like, she's, like, at the point where it's like, you're filthy rich.
No, seriously. Literally. Like, seriously. So, it's like, if I could take it to that point, I'm gonna try. Like, I'm good. Like, that's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try. But yeah, no, I want to be at least be able to like purchase a home. Like when I say purchase, I'm talking like purchase, no mortgage, nothing. Like I want to own it, basically, like
Buy
for
it
my
out.
family and everything. So that's really what I want to do. Like I want to be able to do that with content creation, with everything. Like basically, I want to be able to like provide for my family. So yeah, no, if I could get it to where Jackie has gotten it,
Sign me up. Sign me up.
I'm gonna just continue.
She has a fine man. Her life is great. She's doing it. Okay, speaking of homes, right? When you did your room makeover thing,
Yeah,
he was like, I want to get an apartment.
Yeah.
I wanted that. Like, are we gonna get that? What's tea?
what's tea?
What's tea? Mm-hmm.
I've been working on something.
Okay.
It's just not finalized yet, so that's why I just haven't been talking about it. But no, I feel like when I was, especially in 2020 or 2021, I just, like I said, it was during the pandemic. I really wanted to get out of there. Like I was at home with my family. I was
You were
like,
sick of it, yeah.
But now I feel like I'm at a point where it's like, okay, yeah, I think I'm actually ready to like, you know, take this new venture, like, you know, try something new and do that. But I'm not gonna rush into anything. I want to do everything like when I'm actually ready.
When
like,
you're ready, yeah.
When I'm 100% ready and everything like that. Because I feel like people try to like rush me. I still get comments that like people will rush me like, girl, when you moving on? Like I remember I posted a video.
You're young though.
Exactly. I remember when I posted a video like talking about how I want to purchase a new car. They were like, how you gonna get a new car before you move out? I'm just like, girl.
Well, if your situation at home is fine.
Very presumptuous.
Listen,
like,
anybody listening, like, and this is from somebody, I've lived on my own since I was, well, officially, like, out of college, living on my own since I was, like, 21.
Mm-hmm.
Like, stay home as long as you can.
Girl,
like,
how old are you?
I'm 24.
Oh my God. Wow, you're older than me?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Wait, what do I give?
I thought we were the same age. Or 21.
Wait, how old are you?
I'm 22. I'm about to touch 23.
Do I give 22? I give young?
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Period. But yeah, stay home as long as you can because bills are very real. Like,
no, yeah.
And New York City's not, and you know what's crazy? People commenting that shit probably don't live in New York.
Yeah.
Because rent is like, somebody told me today a studio is $5,000 for a nice studio.
First of all, I wouldn't even live in the city.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm living in Jersey. I'm going.
Yeah, if I'm gonna go someplace.
Yeah.
But the thing is, right? Even if I'm gonna go to Jersey, I know I'm gonna be in the city too much for me to like. I hate the tolls.
Oh,
I can't fathom
the
tolls. Like I think they upped it to like $18 now too. So I can't fathom the tolls.
So where would you go? Up like Westchester vibes?
Yeah.
Don't you still gotta pay the toll?
No, there's no toll.
Well, not from. Where do you live now? Oh wait, we don't have to get into that. Okay. Okay, so go to West. Yeah. Okay, but then when you come to the city, you don't have to pay a toll.
No, there's no toll.
Am I bugging?
But the thing is, I also don't like. I don't like if I move out. I don't want to be in a city. I want to be in a secluded area. Like I'm
a suburb.
Yeah, I'm in. I'm in my Hallmark era right now. I don't like. Right. It's too much. It's too much.
That's right. Okay, so we can look forward to that. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I just don't want to put pressure or anything like that. I just want to do everything on my timing when I feel like everything is right and like I'm 100% sure. Like, yeah, this is the right move for me. Even if I quit content creation, not quit it, but like. Even if I slow down a bit, I'm 100% good.
Okay. Yeah. So do you have any business ventures you want to get into?
Business ventures. I have a few ideas.
Okay.
But I just have not really sat down and finalized them. But like I definitely have like a lot of thoughts and stuff like that. Like I hate to be like, oh, I'm a Pisces, so this is that. But I'm a daydreamer. So I just be
my best
thinking,
friend's a Pisces. So
y'all
are like that.
I'm a daydreamer. I just
like
be thinking very big. Like I have ideas. One ideas I'm like, okay, yeah, I could do this and continue with this and it's gonna take me here. So I do have like ideas that I would like to do, but I haven't sat down and actually like, you know, thought them out and made them into business plans, basically.
Okay.
So yeah.
I could see it.
Yeah, for
I can see business. It's giving business.
Yeah, no, I'm very interested in business for sure.
Okay. So, how has your life changed since you become an influencer in terms of like your day-to-day routine, the business side of things, or just like interactions with people? Is it harder to like get close to people because you don't really know the vibe? Like,
no, I don't think it's been harder for me, to be honest. Honestly, yeah, no, I don't think it's been harder for me to like meet new people. I feel like if anything, like it's easier for me because it's like I'd rather you like know me, like not know me, but like, well, when this only happens like when I'm meeting new friends, not like potential partners, because I hate that. But like if I
that would be weird for me.
No, I'm gonna get into that.
Okay.
So like,
because
like,
I want to know.
Yeah, like let's say we're meeting and you're like, oh, I watch your videos or whatever. Like you're so cool. Like yeah, right? I'm like, yo, like that's something to build off of. And like we could
talk.
Exactly. Yeah. We could talk. Like we can have a great relationship or whatever. Right? Boom. But let's say I'm going on a date with somebody.
I don't want you to know who I am.
And you're like, I watch your videos. Damn, you really just.
Nah, do you feel like that's a violation of your privacy?
It definitely is.
I think it is.
And you took yourself out the running. Like, seriously,
yeah.
I swear to God.
Or keep it to yourself. Because I'm not going to hold you. if a nigga that I was talking to had a page, I'm gonna watch every single video. But I'm not gonna admit it. I'm gonna watch.
I'm like,
But don't tell me.
My current partner, he was like, oh yeah, I watched it. I was like,
wait, he told you that from the beginning?
No. I think, okay, so yeah, initially when I gave him my IG, I was like, okay, cool, whatever. Then he was like, oh, you're an influencer, I see.
Oh, shit.
And then first day he brings up, oh, yeah, I watched some of your videos. I'm like, what are you telling me that for? Like, if you're going to do that on your own.
It's giving me like I'm secondhand embarrassed.
Don't tell me, like, But
yeah, I don't want no one to know my. I seen Clark on TikTok.
Oh yeah, I love Clark.
She was talking about how how she got all her little boyfriends that she talks about.
Oh yeah,
how one of them was watching her shit
with his sister.
Yes, like excuse me, nah.
With his sister. Yeah, no. But the thing is that like I feel like she's unapologetically herself. Like she'll say, I love that about her. But I think the only reason why she even had an issue with it is because it's about dating and it's gonna be awkward to continue.
You know about my other niggas.
Exactly,
now.
Like.
Come on, chill.
Yeah, chill.
Chill on me. And you hurting your own feelings.
Exactly.
Respectfully, sometimes you do, and I'm learning this. My friends tell me, like, you be looking for stuff, like, don't look for nothing.
Yeah.
Because I be hurting my feelings. I be in a bed, right?
Yeah, no, seriously.
I be like, I can't do that.
Seriously.
Okay, so outside of that, nothing else has really changed. Like, what do you do every day? Like, you get up and you just, like, how do you plan your week?
Okay, so when I get up, it differs week by week though. Like, so I'm starting I create different routines for myself. Like I've joined a lot of things, but like I don't know, like for instance, I take swimming lessons, I like work out and stuff like that. And then I just do like daily errands, and sometimes I feel very bored though. I'm not gonna lie. Like really? I feel very bored. Like last year I was at a point where it's like I want to get another job, not even for the money, just because
you're bored at home.
Because I'm bored at home.
I work from home like currently, and that's exactly how I feel. Like I'm bored as fuck.
I'm bored. Yeah. Like I get bored very easily. So it's like when I go outside, I feel like I'm doing like senseless errands.
Like errands just to do something. Yeah, and then you be spending money that you don't need to spend.
So I'm just like, yeah. When you ask me that question, like I have routines, but it's like. It's repetitive and it gets boring. So sometimes I'm like, yo, I just want another job. Like, just so I could do something. Yeah, for sure. Like, yeah.
Well, you could travel.
The crazy thing is, right, you're going to get some tea.
Okay.
You're going to get some tea.
All right.
I actually want to become a flight attendant.
You're lying.
I'm so serious.
Why?
I would love to. Like, no, you don't think I should? I feel like the only reason why I want to is for the travel aspect.
But why can't you do something else for the benefits?
No, I shouldn't do travel. I would
post her flight attendant check. It was like $100.
You're lying.
I swear to God, she said this is every flight. This like they don't get paid a lot.
Are you serious?
Like you have to move up to make like even like 60,000.
I'm thinking like they just traveling the world and stuff like that.
I mean, that looks fun. Like, are you on Flight Attendant Talk? Because I am. I don't know why I'm on all these TikToks.
No.
Like, everything's on my page. But this girl posts, like, her stuff is nice. Like, she goes to different hotels. You know, she has a time. But, like, you get paid when them wheels come up.
That's when you get paid.
So when they come down.
Oh,
you don't get paid for the beginning, seating everyone, closing up stuff. Just how you put the mask on. You don't get paid for none of that. And sometimes you be sitting on the runway for, like,
are you serious?
An hour, yeah. I mean, do it.
No.
But it's hard work. Girl, they be doing the practice.
I'm not doing that. I really thought like it was like a regular, like, okay, yeah, you got a salary or whatever. You want to do this. I'm not doing, like, I'm not, no shit.
You got to jump out the plane fake, jump on the inflatable things, practice how to open the stuff up. You want to do that?
I was down for the 6-week training. Okay. Like, I even looked into that. Okay, I was down for but no shade. Like, I'm not going to just sit here and, like, take, like, hours out of the day for me to only get paid when the plane is in motion.
Yeah, I think they said when the wheels go up. Somebody correct me, but I think it's when the wheels go up and when the wheels come down on the wherever you're going.
Become a travel blogger at this point. If that's the case.
Or like, I'm not gonna lie, you know what's a good job? The check-in people.
Checking? Like
when you check in into your flight. Like when you, not the check-in, sorry, like at the gate, the people who will tell you like, you know, if you're flying standby, like, oh, there's 4 first-class seats available. I could do that. Because they be mad rude.
Yeah.
And they don't be answering no questions anyway. So that's exactly what I would do.
I'm weak.
And you get benefits.
Yeah, that's cool. But
my stepmom did it.
I wanted some like human interaction. And I think that was why I wanted a job with high human interaction.
But flight attendant? It's not crazy.
No, listen, it sounded really good. Like, listen, human interaction, traveling for free. Like, you know, it sounds very, very good.
I mean, it's not hard, right?
And it's not very hard.
Let me not say that. Is it hard?
I feel like, okay, aside from the training, when you're on the plane, all they're doing is passing out food.
Okay.
Like,
closing the things
I'm not trying to downplay anybody's job out here, but like, you know, it's. I feel like I could do it. Let me just say that.
Okay.
I feel like I could do it.
I think okay, the one thing I'm not dealing with though, respectfully, like the crying kids. You seen this lady was like traveling, so she was her man is like some NFL player. She's talking about she gets on these flights, her kid be crying. And she's like, yeah, the flight attendant was going to offer to take the baby. But I said, no, it's like, so flight attendants is taking care of babies on flights?
I don't think,
Or that's just for her?
I be seeing them in the back where the drinks is at.
And they be chilling.
And
they don't be
chilling.
taking care of nobody's baby.
Yeah, nah.
I'm not doing that.
That's what I would have done. I would have been in the back with them drinks. And if y'all need me, I'll be up there. That's what I was, that was my, like, human interaction job. I was like, oh, this seems very interesting. Like, I think this will, like, give me, like, the satisfaction that you're
looking for.
Exactly. But now
that's
just
so crazy that you said
I'm
that.
so serious.
I would never think that. What the hell? And also, I don't like how it's like, they call you at any time of the day type of thing. Like, you had to come. We got a 12-hour flight to... I mean, they have a schedule, but I think you're, like, on call as well.
Wow.
Unless that's just who I've seen.
Wow, that's crazy.
Okay, outside of that, what other job would you do?
What other job I would do? Honestly, I wasn't really, like, when I said I was thinking about it, like, I was just like, okay, yeah, flight attendant, top thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, like, people always say I should do with styling, but that's not very, like, it's not.
Styling's hard.
It's very hard.
And you know what's crazy? You'll build a whole outfit for somebody and they won't wear it.
Exactly.
It's like, what the fuck did I just...
I'm just like...
No,
I'm like, nah, I don't think that's for me either. Because I dress for myself. Like, I know
what I like.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I know what I like. I know what I look for. It's very hard to, like, try to learn somebody in, like, a short span of time to figure out what they want to wear. Like, especially if you're trying to do everything via the internet. Like, you're not even meeting this person in person. Nah.
Yeah, I don't think I could do it. Because it's also, like, I'm going to shop for you, like, how I'm shopping for myself.
Exactly.
And I don't want you to look like me.
Exactly.
So I'm not...
Exactly.
I'm gonna do some stingy shit. So I'm probably gonna get keep. I can't do that. Okay, so styling's not in. Alright, so the last question I have is if you were to give advice to people who want to get into this path, what would you say? Like, things to not do, things to do. What would you say?
We touched on it a bit earlier, but not oversharing for sure. I feel like and it's so cliche, I feel like everyone has told me this or everybody says this, but, like, genuinely be yourself.
Okay.
Like, seriously, like, I thought that I had to, I never thought this, but I feel like a lot of people have this, like, connotation, like, oh, yeah, in order to, like, be invited to places or something like that, you have to put up this front, like, you're, like, this bougie person. I'm a girl from the Bronx.
Period.
That, like, really, like, just, like, people invite me or people, like, want to work with me because of, like, who I am and the audience that I built. Like, just be genuine.
And it's genuine. Like, it's real.
Just be genuine. Yeah. Like, that's literally it. Just be genuine and consistent.
Consistency is hard as
it's especially if you have, like, a full-time job and, like, it's tough. Exactly. It's very tough. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not going to sit here and, like, act like it's very easy, but make the time for it, basically.
Or make content. Well, who am I? But make content, I feel like, also, though, that, like, you can do while you're working. Like, do you follow that lawyer girl on TikTok? And she literally does, like, day in the life of being a corporate lawyer.
Any given Sunday? Is it her? With the knowledge braids?
No. Oh, I follow her. Okay, we can talk about her. For example, like, she would do a lot of, like, come study with me, like, try to get your content in, I guess, like, where you can get it in type of thing.
For sure. I think people should, you could definitely do that as well. But if you're, like, more trying to be YouTube-based, I feel like it's not as easy. Because you actually have to sit here, film, and edit the whole video. Whereas TikTok you have more leeway, basically. Like,
it's easier to be consistent on TikTok. Yeah.
But on YouTube, if you want to be more consistent on YouTube, I just feel like you make the time for it, basically. And, like, if you have a day off, I say either, like, definitely create your content in batch. Like,
so ahead of time.
Yeah, ahead of time.
Okay.
Create your content in bulk, not batch. Create your
content
create your content in bulk. Mm-hmm. And if you have, like, a day off, just edit everything that day and just upload it as the weeks or days go by. That's what I used to do, and I still do that to this day. Okay. But I think that's my advice to anybody. And just have fun with it.
What about for, like, people who want to get into brand deals and all that? Wait for them to come? Or I don't know if you've seen one of my friends, she does, like, UGC content. She's a UGC creator. I don't really know. Okay, so I searched it. It's user generated content. Mm-hmm. When I asked her, she explained it as more like, instead of working for the brand, kind of, you're kind of just like, I don't know, actually. I think it's like, instead of working for the brand and doing what they want you to do, you create the content. It's either you fuck with it or you don't.
Oh, and they pay you basically for that.
I guess. I'm just guessing. I don't know. But I noticed she's been getting a lot of, like, sponsorships, and people will say under those videos that not it's easier to get, like, brand deals doing UGC content, but, like, there's way more opportunity. Yeah. For, I guess, the average content creator, how would they get into that?
So for me, I still reach out to brands to this day. Like, reach out to brands, okay? Like, sliding them DMs, like, hey, like, very professional. Like, I mean, don't ever conduct business through DMs, in my opinion. I just feel like, hey, do you guys have, like, an influencer marketing email that I can get in contact with? I would love to work with you guys. And then 9 times out of 10, they're going to send you that email. Okay. Or sometimes they'll be like, oh, we're not accepting influencers at the time. Whatever, cool, right? But then, you know, they'll send you that email, write that email, and then that's it. I think I've done a lot of sponsorship where it was like that. I can't remember the names of the brands, but like I've done a lot.
You reached out.
I reached out to brands, so I know I still reach out to brands and everything like that. But when I first started out, brands were reaching out to me first. I don't know how they were finding me, but it was a lot of hair sponsorships at first. But then it was like actual, like, you know,
like fashion brands or like a fashion over a Shein type of vibe.
Okay, so for fashion brands, I feel like I had to create the content for them to see me.
Okay, so you had to do the fashion content.
I created the fashion content. It was like, you use that, like, you mentioned our brand. Let's, like, you know,
do something.
Do something. That happened with a pretty little thing, actually. Like, I did a size versus size video, and it was basically like, it was somebody who's a size 2 and I'm a size 12, and we did a PLT size versus size video, and then the PLT rep saw that video and then
wanted to
work with me from that video. So I created the content for like those, like, for them to see me, basically. But if you're like just starting out and like your content isn't really getting that much, you know, engagement, or like people aren't really watching it and you still want to work with these brands, I definitely say reach out to them via DM. They have so much free stuff to give out. They offer it 24/7. Yeah. Just reach out to them like, hey, like, I'm interested in working with you guys. Even if it's not, don't say even if it's a gifting. Just I'm interested
see what
in
they offer.
See what they offer first, and say, oh, we don't have any paid sponsorships available at the moment. But we do have gifting. We don't mind gifting you in exchange for some content. Okay. When I say some, I mean like probably like one piece of content. Like
because that's the thing. They might, and they'll use your shit for Madball too, right?
No.
Okay.
No, you never. All right. You never say yes to perpetual usage. Never.
Okay.
Never say yes.
I'm learning.
Perpetual usage allows a brand to basically use your
as long as they want
forever.
Oh wow.
And that's why somebody even told me this. Cardi B, like, she did it was a sex ad for a dildo or whatever. Can I say that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was a sex
Girl,
ad.
you don't know this shit we talk about
on a dildo for a dildo or whatever, and they're still using that ad till this day because she signed a perpetual usage content. Like, they could use that ad forever.
But do they pay her like royalties?
No, I don't think she signed a royalty. I mean, I'm not sure about what the contract was, but I still know that they're using a video from like 7 years ago that she did for probably like 2 bands.
So you have to send them like a contract that says like you cannot.
No, sometimes they might think that's why you have to learn how to read the contracts. They sometimes they have it in their
that they will use it
and you just say no, we're not using it,
and they'll still go forward.
No,
they just dub it.
No, they just edit they just edit it, and then like the usage is only like to 30 days now.
Oh, okay.
You get to choose what the usage is for, basically. Like it's typically like 30, 60, or 90 days. I would never agree to perpetual usage ever. Yeah. Even if I quit tomorrow, I'm still never agree to perpetual usage, because you never know. Like, let's say you become like, I don't know, you marry a freaking president or something like that. Like,
and from using you on the
exactly
beauty supply store.
Exactly. So
in the commercial, right?
Exactly. So I'm just like, like for usage, like I only typically agree for like 30 days or something like that.
Okay, so that's the T on.
You never say yes to that though.
Got it.
And you just basically negotiate everything. Act like you know what you're talking about already.
Okay.
Like, basically,
just come in confident.
And okay, fun fact, like a very good tip that I realized: act like not a bitch, but like act like a man when you're texting these people.
Okay.
Like, you know, like how women be like, oh, like we send exclamation points after.
Yeah, I've been doing that.
LOL. No, send that period.
Right. This is what I'm saying. Right.
Make it a statement. Send that period. Don't try to soften the blow. Send that.
Yeah.
Because you mean it.
Yeah.
Send it like you're a man, basically. Because men, I feel like
they get the money they want.
Men don't ever send no exclamation point like, oh, this is like, you know, like trying to soften. No, say it how you mean it, and that's it. People respect that. People respect bitches.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's something that, especially when it's a brand that's like trying to play in your face. Oh yeah,
I know you got the coin.
Exactly. Now I'm gonna play in your face. Okay, cool.
I see someone say, pretend to be your own manager. Like, come up with a new name. So girls like, I've been using Kevin. Like, I have an email. Like, that's pretty genius.
That's
like,
smart. That's
very
smart.
smart.
Very smart.
Okay, so you gave us a tea.
Mm-hmm.
We got we got some tea too on like what's coming.
Yeah.
But I do want to say thank you.
Oh my God, it's so fast.
I know, right?
Fast.
It's almost an hour.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. It happens. No, sometimes I've had to like overpay because I'd be like here talking.
Oh my God.
Was it fun?
It was so much fun. Like, I would definitely do this again for sure.
Period. You have like like natural. Like
I
you
feel
can
like
do
it's
this.
also because of you though. Like you're like such a like a
Thanks.
very vibrant person. Like I feel very
Thanks.
comfortable around you, and it's the first time we're ever.
Thank you. Yeah, it's the first time ever. I was nervous as fuck.
Really?
Yeah. I was nervous as fuck.
Why?
Because I'm like, I don't know. Like, I just wanted it to flow good.
I feel like I knew it was gonna flow good, especially like if this is something that you do already. Like you're a podcaster. Like yeah. Like I feel like you know how to have conversation.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm like low key shy, but a lot of people don't know that.
Me too.
And they be thinking I'm capping. My friends be like, bitch, you're not shy. Like,
me too.
I be dying. My social anxiety be going crazy inside, and I just be on that side like,
yeah.
It makes me talk more like when I'm nervous.
For sure.
Yeah. But thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having
Shout your
me.
stuff out so everybody can follow you.
Okay. My Instagram is Amina Coco. That's AminaCocoa, and that's also my YouTube and TikTok and Twitter. I'm not active on Twitter. I'll try to be, but yeah, that's basically me.
Yay! Follow her. Make sure you guys subscribe. Follow her on TikTok. Show love. Engage with her content so she can keep getting them queens.
Please. Thank you.
And yeah, so see you guys next Monday for another episode of the podcast.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay. Yay!
That was so good.
This is so good.
Thank